Smiley's from Baddies just contacted Trevino Garcia's daughter, Aviana, and told them that she's going to pull up on them next week. Smiley was on live and somehow she got a hold of all Trevino Garcia's family's phone number and she started contacting every single one of them. And Haley, of course, that's the phone number that Aviana answered because Haley was busy. And Smiley was like being all thoughtful, say, I feel bad for you. I don't like how your mother is going online doing all this crazy stuff. Da, 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 da. She seemed genuine, but somehow Aviana sounded scared. I just think that it's wrong to contact a minor, especially someone who's 13, and tell them that their mom is horrible, but then next week she's going to pull up on them. Smiley called Haley's phone number again, hoping that they would go on live, chat about what's going on, and guess who answered? Ash. Ash was like, stop calling my daughter's phone number. Like, why are you messaging my daughter? Smiley was like, well, you mentioned my name, saying all this and da 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 da. Let's talk it out. Let's, you know what? And then Ash was like, no, because I don't want to get my account taken down, da 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 da. I don't want to go live with nobody else but Heartbreaky. And Smiley was like, okay, well, we can meet up in Texas, whatever, next week because she's gonna visit them. Ash was like, well, why are you breaking my windows? Is knowing that I'm a mother and I have kids. Smiley didn't say anything else besides the point that she keeps continuing to talk about how bad she's a person and that she has, you know, a kid and her kid is on TikTok and whatever she's doing on TikTok, obviously the kids see it as well. So it's really wrong of her. So that's why she kept going on and on about how she's a bad mom, which we already know this. Ash was like, well, I can't go live with you right now. My account is banana, da 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 da. I don't get my account back going live until Saturday. So she's like, oh, well, I'm gonna make another account. And Smiley was like, okay, well, let me help you get, you know, to the 1,000 so that way you can go live. And Ash said, well, I'll let you know when I get the account started. It seems like Smiley really wants to go live with Trevino, and Trevino is trying to avoid the conversation and avoid what's going on. And let's just see how everything goes. Next week, I truly hope that the minors don't get involved, that if she do decide to pull up, that her daughters are with her grandparents, and because it's kind of really stressful for the kids knowing that they always get pulled into a situation like this. Like, can they just be kids, leave them alone, and don't be contacted by, like, strangers on the internet? Yeah, I guess Smiley wants to get back at Ash for doing you know what, but at the same time, I just feel like telling a kid that their mother is about to be, you know what, on a phone call. Yeah, no. Let me know what you think. Thank you for answering my FaceTime. Bye.